I know that these humans are the real animals. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow their house down.
Everyone knows that what happened on October 7th was an Israeli setup. Everyone knows it.
What? Look at him smile!
It was an Israeli setup.
With fasting, I just ate. I broke my fast. And I ate too much. I had a taco, shredded beef, and I had rice and peas. And I ate 2 tacos with rice and peas, small rice and peas, and I was stuffed. Oh, and then I drank about a gallon of water. Anywho, I'm going to say this. I don't say this with no hate or anything. But the scientists that work for the Zionists, who create these products, fast food and everything else, every last one of them, I'll recognize this government. If every last, not the frauds, the real ones, I know about 20 of them. Every one of them should be rounded up, coming out of Berkeley, everywhere, Harvard, everywhere, that have been taken to create this stuff. It's unhealthy, deadly stuff. They should be rounded up and sadly taken to the gallows. When you commensurate an ideology of death and destruction, you should meet those terms as well. We've had enough of this. We've had enough of Negroes, so-called black folk, fighting each other for nothing. I've had enough of it. You need to clear the vectors of that. If you want to know what true peace and freedom is, forget what they've done. If you're manipulated by that and you stand by that, then you stay there. You stay with the Officer Tatums and all those individuals, the black conservative and all these. Anywho, I'm attempting to be as diplomatic, and I'm not a politician, and respectful. An eye for an eye and a tooth for tooth is not gauge for what you think. Every one of those individuals murdering the indigenous people over there, they should be taken to the gallows. First of all, a lot of you would be surprised to know a lot of those individuals calling themselves the J word. Well, they've got Moroccan, Tunisian. You'd be surprised to know the truth, is all I'm going to say. It's a sad state when brothers kill and murder brothers for status. And that was accomplished, sadly, as it has been everywhere, with the weakest, the most immoral, the most irrational. Something has to give way. I'm sitting here about dying in sweat. Well, heat. But anyway, I appreciate you all. And I'm going to do my best to come on and read, but I am tired. I just ate. I still got more to eat. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. And I still have to cut the wood. I'm going to wait till the sun starts setting, and I'll record it and show you what I'm doing. But yeah, these things, if you live by these things, you should have to answer to them. Not, well, answer in the same vernacular. Not, But anyway, y'all have a grand day.
People, please. please.
Let me make this clear to
Listen.
black people. Listen, today is what, May 26th. Understand, 2025. Black people, let me say this. I don't want to see no black person, no colored person, no underprivileged person. And listen, you know who you are. I don't want to see y'all going against each other no more on social media. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Black people, I'm talking to you. Brown people, I'm talking to you. Listen, cut this shit out. Don't y'all realize what the fuck is going on in this world and we're still fighting each other? Come on. Come on. It's about time we wake up. What is wrong with y'all? Cut this shit out. I don't want to see no more of that bullshit on this social media. Black people, wake the fuck up.
All right, mate. You got another clown over here who thinks they know something.
It's important narratives.
With this narrative that the Romans were white people, the Vikings were white people, the Royalists were white people. It's a load of bollocks, mate. If we talk about European history, because we're talking about it, you know, it's a load of bollocks. That's where it starts. It's a lie. Okay, this person is clearly spitting facts about the Vikings. There's even books that are out. America's The Old World Volume 2. You can pick it up and it's not that expensive. It's 20 United States dollars. They think if you can't afford that, you're either too ignorant or too broke. It's one of the two. Go read that book, and it's all primary and secondary sources that shows that most of Europe and the Vikings and the Romans and the Greeks and the Italians and the Germans and the French and the British and the Irish and the Scottish and the Norwegians and everybody on that landmass and the rest of the planet is copper colored. Our complexion, or swarthy, which is black, Negro. Okay? So the Vikings are of our complexion. And as he described in that TikTok is exactly what it is. And there's books to back that. Okay? We don't care about stupid Game of Thrones. These stupid whitewashed just bollocks. Trash, mate. Trash. Has nothing to do with actual modern clear history and truth of what really happened during these events. It's all indoctrination. It has nothing to do with the facts. The facts is all I care about. I don't care about what the white man says or even people that look like me say or Arab. I don't care where you come from. If you don't have primary sources or secondary sources to back your claim, you're making stuff up. And all you're doing is following the narrative of the BS that you see. That's it. Prove me wrong. Come to my page. Go look at my content and prove me wrong, man. If you really think that that's true, go on my page and debunk all of my sources. Every single one. Highly doubt that you can. I even got ancestors from Norway and all those places up there. A bunch of ancestors. So what does that make me by default in my ancestry? Okay, that would be Viking blood in me on top of that. And I got ancestors part of the Roman Empire, right? Ancestors from Italy. Okay, what more do you want? You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You act like it's an isolated incident or an isolated case. There's many of us with this ancestry. And they're copper colored. This is how it's supposed to be, man. You know, that's the truth. Okay, the truth is that a majority of Europe is copper colored. In fact, to this day, there is people there that I know, that I connect with, that are still there and they're indigenous to Europe. So you're gonna go to them and go tell them there's no way they were pale skin. No, there's no way they were from Africa. They were African. That's what you're gonna tell them? Okay, go over there in Germany and go tell the original German people, which look like me as well, and go run over there and tell them that they're African and see how the outcome will be. You will not be back on this planet. That's what's going to happen. They take the things very offensively when you call them an African in Germany. If they're not African migrant, they take that very offensively and they will fight you. So go ahead in Germany and go tell them that. Go to Norway and all them places, go tell them that. The ones who look like me over there, and see the outcome for you. It won't be very good. So you guys need to be careful what you say, because what you say on the internet will not transcend to the street and you may get hurt. I'm just telling the truth. Be careful what you say about our people and make sure you ask before you assume. How about that? That's what you do in 2025. You ask us where we come from. You don't assume. You have no power. We have the power because we run this planet. We move the energy. We do everything on this planet. We have the power. You do not. And you never will, no matter what you do. Try me. You can't. Exactly. Because you are not chosen. That's the reason why. And that's why I'm here to debunk all of these lies like the rest of these other people out here. So go sit down somewhere, man. Enough with this, white facade that you got going. This white obsession. No wonder you probably don't even like yourself with these types of comments you're leaving on these beautiful creators pages of true information and cited sources, not just speculation. You know, I get the pages of speculation, but this man actually has the sources. Come on, man, just let it go. We get it. You've been brainwashed just like everybody else. Well, it's time to wake up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time to wake up, mate. Wake up. Wake up. All right? I'm going to go ahead and leave it there.
No. There's some people who feel some other kind of way. Purchase the books, travel the world, ask the right questions, go into museums, go into libraries, because they've done their best to hide it, but they haven't. But yeah, leave your comment.